Good morning. Sorry for delaying getting started. The court is going to take up cause number 1001. This is in the interest of a child. In case is set for a petition for adoption today on a petition filed by the petitioners John Edwin Kraatz and Winnie Naomi Kraatz. Jody Foley is their attorney, and Mr. Foley is present in the courtroom. Mr. Foley or Mr. and Mrs. Kraatz present?
I don't see them yet, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. I'll keep looking as I'm going through the announcements.
We are present, Your Honor.
Oh, you are? Okay, good.
I didn't see them on my screen. Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right. I also show participating in the hearing today, Natalia Payne. Ms. Payne, could you advise the court your connection with the case, please?
I am the case manager for A World for Children, the CPA.
Okay, thank you. And I also show Liz Faubus. Ms. Faubus, your connection?
Yes, Your Honor. I am the permanency case manager with 2Engage.
Okay, good. Thank you. And then I also show Beverly Hutchins. Ms. Hutchins, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. All right. Let's see. And is Anastasia also with Mr. and Mrs. Kraatz?
Is not. She should be on separately.
Okay. Let me see if I see her in my waiting room. Well, I don't show her on here at this point. So y'all can check on what her status is so we can get her involved in the hearing, please. I appreciate it.
Your Honor, I have messaged Anastasia. She is in college right now, so we are waiting to see if she messages me back.
Thank you.
Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. 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 How are you?
Mr. Foley, while we're waiting, I'm going to set up a breakout room to discuss a procedural matter with you. I'll ask you to join there. I think I've just sent you an invitation to join that. If you could go in there, please. Thank you. And I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you. We're going to go back on the record and cause number 1001. All parties and counsel previously present remain present. All right, Mr. Foley, as I indicated to you in chambers, because of some other settings, I'm going to go ahead and say, are you ready to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Okay. All right. I'm going to ask Mr. and Mrs. Kraatz if each of you could raise your right hands, please. Each of you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give today before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Foley.
Thank you, Judge. And Judge, I would ask that you take judicial notes of file to include in this required pleadings, specifically the health, social, education, genetic history report, the adoption readiness report, the criminal histories on file for both of my clients, the waiver and consent by the department as managing conservator, the waiver by Mr. Baran as the attorney and guardian litem in this case, and of course the prior suit of termination out of Throckmorton County, Texas. And also there is a consent by the child to the adoption on file, and we ask that you would acknowledge that and in her best interest, and she's at college right now, waive her requirement to appear today.
I thank you. The court, hearing no objection, will take judicial notice of the court file in this case, and specifically of the documents referenced by Mr. Foley, and also take judicial notice to the extent permitted by law of cause number 3483 in the 39th District Court of Throckmorton County, Texas, which is the underlying child protection suit. Regarding the presence of the child, the court will find pursuant to section 162.014B of the Texas Family Code that it would be in the best interest of the child to waive the requirement for the child to be present, noting that she's filed a written consent to the adoption in the court file. Mr. Foley, if you're ready.
We are, Your Honor. And just as an FY to the court, the interstate compact on placement of children affidavit has just been e-filed with the court, so you should have that coming up before too long.
All right, good. Thank you.
And I'll call Ms. Kraatz as my first witness today, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. You can proceed.
Thank you. Ms. Kraatz, if you can unmute yourself. Good morning, Ms. Kraatz. How are you this morning?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
We are good. Would you state your name for the court today?
Winnie Naoma Kraatz.
And you were there with your husband and your home in Winters, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And today y'all are here asking this court to allow you to adopt Anastasia Jolie Meyer, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Anastasia was born July 30th, 2003 in Brown County, Texas.
Yes,
So we are literally just squeezing this in under her 18th birthday, correct?
we are. We are.
And I think y'all, Anastasia, and a lot of the people on the screen worked hard to get this done just in the nick of time, right?
Yes, sir.
How long has she been living with you and your family?
We have had her for just right at a year. She moved in with us in July of last year.
Okay. So based on that time that she's been with you and knowing her upcoming birthday is coming so quickly, do you believe that this adoption is the best thing for her?
I do.
And can you tell the court why you believe this is what's best for her?
I believe it's best for Anna because she needs that security of being a part of a family. She needs to know that she is loved and cared for. And for her, this is one of the final steps to seal that. And I'm just honored to be able to be a part of her life and have her in our family.
Okay. And I think you made it clear, but it's a short window. You're taking all the duties. You're wanting all the duties and responsibilities of parent for Anastasia, just as she's been born to you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And y'all have asked for a name change today to Anastasia Jolie Kraatz.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, I'll pass this witness.
Thank you. You can proceed with your next witness.
All right, I'll call Mr. Kraatz.
All right, thank you. Go ahead. You can proceed.
There he is.
I'm here just over on the side.
All right. Good morning. Mr. Kraatz, would you state your name for the court?
John Edwin Kraatz.
And Mr. Kraatz, did you hear your wife's testimony today?
Yes, I did.
Are you in agreement with that testimony?
Yes, sir, I am.
Do you also believe that allowing you and your wife to adopt Anastasia would be the best thing for her?
I do.
And what would you like to say as to why you think this is a good thing?
Well, Anna needs stability. And she has been rejected and felt rejected all of her life nearly. And it's really taken a toll on her. She just needs to know that in her heart and in her mind that she belongs, that she has a family that's going to be there for her, that's stable, that she can reach out to when she does need advice and does need help. But that's just the way Anna is. She does well on her own, but then she also needs something to fall back on. She needs that security.
All right. And you're also going to take on the same responsibilities and duties of a parent for her just as she was born to your family.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. Judge, with that, I'll pass this witness. I know we've got several people who've been very involved in this case, and I'm sure they can add to their opinion as to best interest. I would rest on what's presented and ask you to grant the adoption and the name change.
Thank you. Ms. Faubus, I understand the department has consented to this adoption. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, the department definitely consents to this adoption.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Hutchins, anything else you want to add?
No, Your Honor, we are very pleased about this adoption.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Payne, anything else you'd like to add today?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, the court, having heard the evidence presented and after taking judicial notice of the court's file as noted earlier on the record, finds that all legal requirements for consummation of the adoption and have been satisfied, that it would be in the best interest of the child for the court to grant the adoption and the name change and create the parent-child relationship between the child and the petitioners in this case, and the court will therefore enter orders creating that relationship and granting the name change. Mr. and Ms. Kraatz, thank you for everything y'all been doing for Anastasia up to now and for what y'all do for her for the rest of her life. I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope y'all have a great life and a great day.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right, we'll be adjourned for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Congratulations. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Congratulations, Whitney and John.